Bill Belichick doesn't like hypotheticals, but I do, so let's do one. In the 2019 NBA draft, the Celtics will have the Sacramento Kings pick as long as they don't win the lottery, and the Memphis Grizzlies pick, but a pick that's top 8 protected. So if the Grizzlies pick falls outside the top 8, they'll get that pick too. So let's just say there's a major lottery upset and the Kings wind up with the number 2 overall pick and that pick goes to the Celtics. And if the Grizzlies end up with the number 9 overall pick and that pick also goes to the Celtics. The Celtics then could draft a guy like Ja Morant, Murray State guard that was sort of the darling of the tournament. They could have a guy like RJ Barrett from Duke. Pair one of those two with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Terry Rozier. Or Kyrie Irving says he'll stay if you package that pick for Anthony Davis. And you'd also have to trade Jaylen Brown for Anthony Davis. So you could have the number 2 overall pick, Brown and Tatum, or Davis, Irving, and Tatum. You keep Tatum either way. What are you doing? As frustrating as this year has been, and as maddening as Kyrie Irving has been, I would take the established superstars and trade the number 2 overall pick in Jaylen Brown. I'd do it, and I would want the Celtics to stay in bed with Kyrie Irving. I just think you're nothing in the NBA without superstars. I would hope that the change of scenery, the moving parts would do Kyrie some good. I would hope that his leadership would sort of evolve in a positive direction. And you combine that with the continued evolution of Brad Stevens and the newfound superstar talent who are still young, I would still go that way. It would be tempting to keep all the young bucks together, keep that young, hungry culture together, especially if Morant was a player. But there's no guarantee those guys will turn into superstars. Even if you have all-stars, that's usually still not enough in the NBA. I'd take the superstars and I'd roll the dice. This is a tougher question to answer before the playoff run. I think it still comes down to as bad as the leadership may be from the best player, as bad as the culture may be, without elite talent in the NBA, you're nothing. So I'd rather have that and deal with trying to figure out everything else while I go.
Well, as you know, I'm not on Snapface and all that, so I don't really get those.